right, fool? Shit. Let it be known then. Circle tight, little space.
Got you. What's up to all the homies tuning in? Hola, Marky Mark, 9 Ounce, fucking Lance, Gnarly, everybody. You know what time it is. Another week down. How's everybody doing? November, cold as fuck outside. Let us know how cold it is. 1 to 10, 10 being the coldest.
Getting bent with the 2 cent. Damn.
Getting bent with the 2 cents.
That's tight.
Tune in. Thursday.
It is fucking cold, dog.
It is cold, dog.
Cold now.
I think it's gonna be a cold winter for sure.
Yeah. And then I
Yep.
get stoned and that shit like gets me colder for a reason.
And I get stoned and I'm colder, dog.
Yeah, it's like an extra fucking dose of freezing and shit. Like, fuck.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking the past couple of years been hot around this time. Last year, man, I was riding my bike fucking all the way up until like December, January. It was cold riding, but like still tolerable, you know what I'm saying? And then it gets hella cold and you're like, and I'll be having on the thermals, the fucking the like jogger fucking sweats, some jeans, fucking like 2 pairs of long socks, the boots, thermal, undershirt, fucking long sleeve, hoodie, then the jacket.
Damn.
And you still feel that shit for sure, dog.
Yeah.
But well, another week down, my boy. We out here. Hopefully everybody had a good ass Halloween and shit, you know what I mean? We touched on Halloween, what it means, what or kind of where it derived from. I just stayed at home and just passed out candy and shit. I was like, fuck that.
Word?
Yeah, for sure, dog.
If you found any drugs in your candy, please bring them here and drop them off in the receptacle.
We'll gladly take them off your hands and shit.
We'll get rid of them appropriately.
Appropriately, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we checked the kids' candy and shit, but I mean, like, what are you really checking for?
Right.
Like, what do you look for?
Blowing shit. Oh, what?
Oh, there's some blow in here, dog. There's like a sack and shit. There's a fucking sack in their bag and shit.
Yeah.
You're just like, hey, that's not candy right there. Let me get that.
Yeah. I think it's just like the bright color shit. Obviously, it looks like pills and stuff.
I mean, I hear you. The what do they call them? Sweet tarts or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck. Like, I mean, some candies that like had like no more air in it and shit. I just fucking chucked
Throw that
it.
shit.
They got some top ramen and shit. I was like, give me that. Threw that. Like, the fuck. Like, don't even pass me on no fucking top ramen and shit. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would have took it.
you pull up to the house
Sure.
and you get like 5 top ramens. You're like, hell yeah.
That's a weak lunch.
Yeah, my son was like, look what I got. It's a different flavor. And I'm like, let me see. Yeah, throw that away. But, sorry, homie. Sorry, little brain fart. You know what happens. I'm not even high yet. But Halloween passed. New week. Today's Thursday, dog. New show. We've all fucking encountered a lot of shit this week. You know what I'm saying? Keep Trusha. Word of the day. Keep Trusha. Fuck it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of crazy motherfuckers out there. If it ain't worth it, don't even fucking tolerate it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers tripping in the car. Motherfuckers tripping in the store. Motherfuckers tripping here, there, everywhere. It's not even worth it, dog.
Right.
Just fucking... You about to go to jail and do all some crazy shit for some motherfucker that you don't even know. For some shit like... Yeah, keep Trusha. Let's jump into some graph shit, dog. On that graph shit. You already stoned, huh?
I'm stoned.
The homie stoned. Like, he's like, yeah, Not Drunk Mikey, what's up, S.A.? We're going to give y'all some graph lessons today. For y'all who don't know. For the toys who need to learn, or the toys that don't know really what these cans do. So we're gonna talk about some cans and shit.
Right.
And really, for me, like, it doesn't matter what fucking can. I'll use whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just gotta adjust, adapt. You know what I mean? But motherfuckers don't even know that there's cans do different things.
Right.
From matte cans to gloss cans, high pressure, low pressure. You know what I mean? It all just depends on what you're doing. You got a preference?
I like matte better, flat black or flats. You know.
Just all the matte or flats.
Matte, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, growing up, I never called it matte. It was always a flat. It was flat, semi-gloss, and gloss.
Right.
But this matte word came out fucking They got these cars with these matte colors and a gloss on it and shit. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
The colors are dope. You seen them like that tan or like that bluish grayish color. They're like a flat color, but then they put a fucking gloss over it.
Right.
But yeah, I'm into the mattes for sure. You know what I'm saying? We used to get the Rustos and Krylons more heavily because that's how we were racking. Shout out to the rackers. If y'all don't know what racking means, that's toy shit. But hey, a bunch of these fools are on when you posted that fucking toys breakdown or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, fools are commenting funny as fuck, dog.
Hi. What up?
Let me know.
Hi.
Let me. One fool was like, "Hey, give me some tips and shit or something like that."
Yeah.
I was like, "Don't be a toy." That's fucked up, huh?
Huh?
No, that's tip number one. Don't be a toy.
Don't be a toy. I mean,
Don't do toy shit.
because that's gonna teach him to be like, "What's toy?" And then he's gonna look into that, and then boom, free game.
You know what? I think we should touch that real quick. Toys. We made it an acronym, or some of the comments back were in acronym form.
Right.
And the acronym is like a word that actually, like your crew. That could be but it's not, if it's not a word, it's not an acronym. So it has to be made a word. So like toys is a word, but we have there's a breakdown for each letter.
Right.
That's what acronym is. So it was called out as like toys, like tagging on your shit or whatever, a whole bunch of shit. But yeah, toy is fools that suck, don't know the rules yet, trying to do shit, and they're fucking doing toy shit.
They got no style and stuff like that. Right?
Yeah, no style, no fucking. What did I say? Toys are like, and you're like, slow down, Daniel. Son.
Right.
But just an overall, toy is fucking somebody that fucking sucks, somebody that'll fucking tag on your shit, just doing toy activities.
Right.
But my preferred can, bro, is 94. I like 94 all the way, dog. 94 is a flat. 94 pressure is fucking dope. Just the whole 9 is fucking.
Right.
For me, that's what I would prefer to get. You know what I'm saying? But in the game, there's like. That's when I'm busting like a mural or like I'm doing a big painting. Of course, I want that good top of the line fucking can.
Right.
And if you're like mobbing and street mobbing, I mean, I'd probably go with some other shit. You know what I mean? The Russos, but the Russos now are like $6.
Yeah.
They're like just as much as the other 94s and shit. So like, what the fuck? But that's a high pressure can. It's a high pressure. Most of the colors are more in a semi-gloss aspect. Here's something that people don't know. So when you do a piece or you do something and you mix gloss and flat or matte, all your gloss colors are gonna shine off of the light. So you'll never really fully be able, like from an angle, you won't be able to see it all the way right.
Right.
And then even if you're looking at it from the front, you could tell the difference between the gloss and the flat.
Yeah.
So a nice fucking tight, flawless fucking piece, mural, fucking whatever you want to call it, should be done in all matte.
So when does the gloss like come in handy, like for fucking wood and shit?
I mean, technically in our field,
right.
we not that we shouldn't use it unless you're gonna go all gloss, or there might be some shit that you see now. You might want some shit to accent. So maybe that white gloss when you're hitting those white highlights, that might kind of be cool. But then, depending on which way you're looking at it, you'll see the shine from that versus all the other colors.
Right.
So you'll tell right away. So ideally, if you're out there fucking doing your thing, you want to use flat. But you're doing other shit. You're fucking doing some stencil shit. I don't know.
Right.
I guess
Russells too. The Russells, I don't like the adapter. I don't like the way the feel of the adapter on it.
I don't use an adapter. I use a stock.
I don't like the way it like sprays in the middle directly. It's weird.
Well, true. It's not like a true fucking like how when we put tips on there, like it'll spray like either super round or like a flare or like nice fine. So it's not true. It has some overspray, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
So in that case, I only grab fill colors from my Rusto. So I would just fill with that. Because then you got like a 94 or a fucking Belton or whatever you decide to use. That's where you're cleaning up at. You know what I'm saying? You fucking do your cuts and everything with your So, cheat codes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cheat codes for sure. But, lately for me, you know what I mean? Just doing mural type shit, commission. So, I mean, I try to get the 94s, everything that I can get. I try to get 94, you know what I mean? But don't get me wrong, I fucking mix those hardcores in there. I mix all that shit up. I don't give a shit. Doesn't matter to me. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they got the high pressure, they got the low pressure. And I think, like, your 94s and hardcores, these fucking two motherfuckers right here. And the difference between the two.
Yeah.
The difference between the two? What's the difference, Jerm?
One of them fraudulent as hell and not even from out here.
You're close, but no cigar.
I don't know that, my boy. I don't know. Lace me up.
I don't know that, dog. I don't know that. I think you were talking about the Montana Golds, right? The Montana Golds, which those are even, like they say, those are better than the 94s and shit. I don't think it's the same company, is it? Montana Gold isn't the same company as Montana 94.
No.
One's Europe and
One's New York or some shit, yeah.
Right. And you want to know the story behind that shit?
Yeah.
Those fools fucking came from Europe and were looking at the cans and shit. And when they went back, they made a replica of the can and called it Montana Gold.
Damn.
So they jacked it.
Yeah.
They just jacked it like, fuck you. That's what I
Free
heard.
bands, bro. Free bands.
Right. Oh, we need to make a can just like this. We'll call it Montana, but Montana Gold. Yeah, because I don't think that right there, see, look, doesn't say gold at all in there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not the same can. Water-based, so is that like your acrylics, right? Your acrylic fucking cans? The ones that don't smell.
Yeah.
94 is your matte. Hardcore is your gloss. Mega is just a tall can, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the 2G can is.
The 2G suck, dog. Those shits are too fucking, like, you just, like, when that shit just wastes a whole can, like.
Oh, is that like a
super high pressure,
the
the
fucking
highest.
the tagging can and shit?
Yeah.
And the Alien is a small can, right?
Yeah. Those I thought those were discontinued, the Alien.
I don't know what's on that banner
Yeah.
right there.
Well, this is an old banner too. But the Nitro 2Gs, bro, those shits are way too high pressure. It's like ridiculous, dog. I remember I was in the fucking train and that shit just all splashing in my face and all that.
Like when we went that one night?
Yeah, that shit sucked, dog.
That fucking what was that? A dang? Was that a dang? No, that was a flame. It was a flame. The chrome flame. What do they call it? The booster or
yeah, booster.
Yeah, that motherfucker, dog. I'm like, nah, I'll be good. I fucking started busting the tag, homie. I had silver on me fucking for like a week, bro.
Or is that the one I'm thinking maybe? Fuck, was it the
I think so.
2G. No, the 2Gs are kind of smaller, huh? Yeah, you're right. It's
No, the alien art, those are the small cans. Those are like the little mobbing cans and shit.
But the booster one that we're talking about is like a little bit tall. Is that one? It's there should be one up there. Is there a can right there, Jim? Grab it, yeah, that's silver.
It's a tall one though, huh?
Yeah. But that shit is super. It's like too high pressure. It's like all the way in the back. It's the biggest, tallest one. That one, yeah.
Yeah. What's it say? But that's a flame.
That's that shit's
trash,
bro.
Yeah, it's just really for the tag, bro.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't like it either, man. But you know what? I think there's they just had like this little thing. They like did it from the bottom all the way up on like some pallets and shit with some plastic, seeing how fat it can get and how high up it can go.
Yeah.
It gets up there, bro. So it's like a fire extinguisher. I would say it's like a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Jimmy, what up?
That's just funny. You seen that video that I think Bomby Science or Spraypaint put it in it, like they're like, oh, we're gonna show you how much the fucking those little can, the pocket can could fill, and they go like around the pallet like 8 times, but they just do like a line and they do like a separate line, and they make it seem like that's how much it could fill, you know?
Oh yeah,
and it's just like little bullshit lines. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I can imagine though. I wouldn't fill with that can.
Yeah.
Unless there was like some odd color or something, like some cool color that I needed type shit, and only a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Then I guess I would use that if I was doing something big. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you could do a throwaway with like 3 of them. You get like 2 of the little ones, one color, and the outline color. You could do a throwaway for sure.
And that's only like the size of 1.5 can. so you can put it in your pocket and shit. You know,
Yeah.
the little bag and shit.
Yeah, those shits are clean.
Yup. And back in the day, my homie used to like take a fucking newspaper and he'll wrap it around his can
Mm-hmm.
and hold it like that. So then, like when he was gonna tag, he fucking
Pulled it out. Yeah.
pulled it out. So it looked like he just had a newspaper and shit. You know, cheat
That's
code.
sick. Yeah.
Cheat codes. So what's this? This is the dang. This is the dang. The dang, which is like a newer paint, they just came out not too long ago, I think, and they got a gloss and a matte color too.
Yeah.
The gloss is the high pressure, and the matte is the fucking. It says prime, but it's supposed to be like a low pressure or something. I think they both, either one of them, still kind of spray out kind of
Hi.
on the higher side.
Yeah.
I like the dang. The dang actually is pretty good. It's a good paint. It's a good can. It fills in. It covers a lot.
Yeah.
One of these fools that I follow, fool that I fucking get my style from. Shit, no, just
Oh shit.
nah. I'll admit that shit. These motherfuckers right here, like, oh, I don't do this or I don't do that. Like, fool, you gravitate towards somebody, dog. I don't care what you say. You know what I mean?
Right.
Either it's your homeboy that's fucking putting you on game, either some fools you're looking at. We're not saying that you're writing their same name or this, that, but we're just saying that you're like, oh, I like that. Because that's what we do. We look at graph. We look at fucking style. We look at what this fool's doing, what that fool's doing, fucking. And as you get more educated in the game, you'll start to see different shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you formulate your own shit. But dang is cool. I'd rather use it for a fill color than an outline color.
They got some dope different colors too, huh?
They do. They actually fucking do, dog. They do got some cool colors. The flame, this is just a booster can. This is like we were talking about, like the tag. You just gotta bust one big ass tag, dog, in a prime spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't like the flames though too much. They stink. They stink like fucking. Like they smell funny as fuck. Graffiti Park fucking had some for a while. This is a while back, and I was painting and I was like, "What the fuck is that, bro?" Like I kept like looking around and I'm like, "Oh, I'm the only one." Yeah, I'm the only one fucking right here. And then like later on they were talking about it and they're like, "Oh, they stink," and I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, that's what that was." Another tip for the Montana cans, I think they put a vanilla extract in there, so that they smell good. When you smell the Montanas, you're like, oh, it kind of smells cool and shit. Yeah, I think they put some type of extract or whatever, however that word is, inside of there. Flame, whatever. If I had to use it, I will, but I don't got to use it. Oh, what about this bad boy right here?
That's the old school shit right there. The dollar can right there.
And the Dutch boys, dollar can. The Dutch boys were dollar cans too.
And the touching tones, remember touching tones?
Yep. And they would have the Dutch boys would have a tip like, it didn't look like this, but it sprayed like this. It had the flat piece on there.
A calligraphy?
Yeah, and they were like a female tip though anyways, right? Because they had that little stem on the can. But dollar cans, my favorite personally.
Yeah.
Not favorite in the technicality you can do with them, but you could feel, bro, and they're only $1, bro.
Yeah.
For a while, all my fills were black dollar cans.
Yeah.
Black dollar cans, homie. Because I would just fill with it, bro. And then you fill, and then you outline it with whatever color you want, with a Rusto, a fucking 94, whatever. And it goes.
Was that a Walmart brand?
That's Walmart.
That's a Walmart brand, right?
Yep, that's a Walmart can for sure, dog.
Yeah, I think before Walmart, that's because we would get the touching tones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know exactly what can you're talking about. Actually, I used these a while back when I went bobbing with some of the homies and shit. But they're like, oh man, that can's fucking trash. I'm like, watch.
Yeah.
And then there's a tip. They got a tip that fits. Oh, this dollar can. Yeah, it's like the same. So the other tips will just fit on there. That's what's cool about that can too. But you can't like spray by holding the tip. Like you got to spray it, let it go, spray it. You got to keep doing it like that. Yeah. So it's not a constant, because if it's constant and you shake it kind of crazy, that's when it starts to it'll start like gushing out, get all over your fucking hand, the whole fucking night. But they're $1, dog. They're a fucking $1. And they got a matte and a gloss too. This can.
Right.
So they're both dope. Just depending what type of surface you're gonna hit.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I was mobbing like that. Fucking all my fills were fucking with this dollar can, and then I have the Rusto outline. For show. But then you got these Rustos. This is an old school can though. Actually, I think no, that one's
Yeah, that's an old school one.
This one is.
Yeah, that's one of the original ones.
Well, this is the same one, right? No, kind of close. But one's flat. The black is flat. Rusto has flats and gloss too, but I think their flats are just more like some prime colors, really, so to speak. Rusto's dope. Like I said, the Rustos now though have you got to put the adapter on.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it wasn't like
Yeah.
that. You just put whatever on the Krylon too.
Yeah.
I think that was their way to try to cut us out. They were trying to.
Use that shit to stand the female.
Well, when
I
they
don't know.
switched it, they were trying to be like, "Ha, motherfuckers!" Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like because they knew it. Like when you go to Walmart, it says it. Don't use cans for graffiti and shit.
Oh, where?
Yeah, it does, dog. It'll say right there, like, or it says some bullshit. I think
Yeah.
fucking But you go to some cities, dog, and they don't even have the paint in the cages.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
I'm like, what?
Because there's not much probably graph and shit like that. Yeah. One of the homies I moved to like Washington in like a little small town, and he would all day he'll just make videos ranking how the paint was just giving it out. But that's the way the 99 cent store was over there in the area. They had the touch and tones out, so you just be able to go.
Oh yeah,
pick
that's
them
right. The
up and
99
load them
cent store.
up.
Yeah, you're right. They did have them, dog.
And those shits are clean.
Yeah,
That
there was
a
a couple little cut spots that would have like cans. You'd be like, what?
Yeah.
You got some paint in here? You know, like the upholstery stores and shit too, because there's like spray paint for like cars, interior, leather, like the fucking dash and shit like that.
Yeah.
So we'll come up on some of those cans and shit. Or what about didn't they have the tester cans
I don't know.
for the model like when you build the Lolos?
Yeah. Oh shit.
The little tester paint you could paint with, but then they had a can.
Yeah.
It was a small can, right?
A Krylon
No, I think it was called tester.
tester.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like for all the little Lolos, you used to make them hop and shit.
Yeah.
So that when you would paint it, there was like tester paint, but then they had like a can. So sometimes I would come up on those too. But man, we used to, allegedly or whatever you want to call it, we'll just go in there, dog, and we'll just have like a basket, fill the basket up, homie, and just walk out.
Yeah.
Walk out the front or the back.
We'll rack from like maintenance trucks and shit. We'll see maintenance trucks and.
For sure, that's.
I remember once we hit a truck and it was sick. They had like those pink and fluorescent colors that you spray on the ground, but they're dope too. Like
upside down cans.
Yeah, but you kind of like they had like a tip that you just put with the two fingers.
Yeah, yeah.
And you'll still be able to spray on the wall.
Yeah, but you kind of got the can at that angle and shit.
I remember killing a figure in Highland Park, a Figaro. I just killed that shit with one of those cans, the whole block. When me and the homie were walking down and just murdering it. It was tight.
I think that's the cans I started to, like when I first fucked around, was like with those type of cans. And then fucking like, we would just like, any girl or anybody that we knew when we go to their house or something, we'd be like, oh, you guys got some paint? Or check the garage and shit.
Yeah.
And fucking, oh, we're gonna grab this. Come up on their paint. But, yeah, we would come up, dog. You're right, though, the upside down cans.
Or even like the buckets in the back of the trucks. Be like, yoink. I tell you the story with the homie, right?
Yeah, when he
That
fell
was
down and
funny as
shit.
Fuck, bro.
You know what though? I wasn't thinking that far ahead yet.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I was a fucking toy, fucking green as fuck. So I mean, I didn't even know about all that shit, about the cans, this and that, because all we used was Rusto and Krylon.
Yeah.
Like I don't even think I used any 94s or any of that. I'm trying to think. Till later on, bro. Till like 2010, so to speak, or and then I was fucking on vacation, so more in the recent, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, those kinds of, I remember in my era, those the Montanas were too expensive. It was like, I can't buy that shit.
Oh, that's
It's
for
like
sure.
$10 a can, and we're like, hell no. You
Oh,
know?
that's right, because Desert Art Supply or whatever, right down the way, they would have cans there. So yeah, and I've been going there for a long ass time, so yeah, they did have cans there, but I wouldn't buy any cans from there because they were like $10. You're like, what?
Yeah, we'll go buy 5 fucking Rustos then, you know, whatever.
Yeah, for sure. What are they? $3.39, $3.49.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but back then they were like $2. Yeah.
Like 250,
Yeah.
two and a half. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because that's what we do. We just buy and rack.
You are